Let's turn the key if I can find it. Kaboom! And it looks like it's going to have to be modified straight out of the packet. So what's unusual about that? Okay, so we're currently running at this sort of values. I think that's pretty good. It's a bit rich, probably for idle. Normally I see 15s, 14.6 to 15, about that. So because it's cold, it's running rich. Just have to wait for it to heat up, if it ever does. Slowly getting hotter. Mixture's getting leaner. I guess it's starting to warm up. Let's see what happens if we just turn it off and turn it back on again. Ah, it's gonna do it. Watch this. Oh, it stopped at 16. Okay, interesting. So normally that would shoot all the way up to 19. Maybe it will do that once it gets hotter. Find out next time on Garage Kei. Alright, from here on I proceeded to turn the car on and then turn the car off to test to see whether the fault would occur. And the fault is where the air-fuel ratio gauge shows it spiking all the way to full lean. I'll save you the torture of watching me turn the car on and off 4 times. So yeah, we did that and we've come to this conclusion. It didn't do it. It didn't do it at all. Interesting. Did we fix it? We might have. Let's let it get warmer. We'll get it up to running temp. It's still a bit low on the temperature. Once it comes up a bit more, then we'll really know then. So I'm happy with it. We are up to running temp. It's not doing what it did before. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to disconnect the battery and then install the seat. That time that I install the seat, the battery will be disconnected. Hopefully that will be enough time to reset the ECU. I'll put the battery back, connect the battery back up, and then we'll take it for a drive. Drive it around, stop it, start it, and see if it does its dumb shit with the multi-gauge. It was also hunting before, which it isn't doing anymore, which is perfect. So I'm pretty happy with these results, but I mean, we're not really going to know until I've driven it around a bit. We're definitely up to temp. Let's give it one more try. Didn't miss a beat. Wait for the ETC. Nah, we're good. We are good. Now, I don't know for a fact that these ECUs have a memory. I'm pretty sure they don't have a battery in them. I haven't opened it up to check. Could do, probably should do, but I don't believe so. They do have a constant connection to the battery at all times, so that might provide some form of memory. Don't know, was probably worth a try. In hindsight, though, it was working fine. Why did I disconnect it if it was working fine? Yeah, it doesn't really make any sense. But anyway, off we go. Seat back. Remember, disconnect your negative terminal, not your positive one. Why? Because you can't short it. You don't have to put the seat in that way. I just find it easier. For those playing at home, the seat bolts are a 14. Shit. Don't forget to put the carpet in before you bolt the chair in, because for some reason the carpet goes in first. Coincidentally, after I pulled this apart, it was lunchtime, so it's been a good 15 minutes since I disconnected this. Pretty good, really. Here we go. We are alive again. Hopefully the ECU has forgotten all about its past transgressions, crappy idling and all that other shit, and it's ready to do a good job. Hopefully. Right. Put this in, that in, do that. That's good. Turn your seat backs to their upright position. Right. Getting a good seating position. Where's the key? Where's the key? Where's the key? I think I put the key in the back. Let's see, how do we go? Oh, no, it's spiked. It's spiked. Oh, it's sitting very high. Okay. Interesting. So it's still doing its stupid shit. So I fixed nothing. Let's loosen off the bleed valve at the thermostat and see if that just fixes anything. Because at the moment this is a fairly high point. Driving it round might help too. We're not even at temperature yet and it did that stupid shit. So let's just do that. And now my theory here is maybe it is actually temperature related. So there's an airlock, maybe something like that. I'm all out of ideas, grasping at straws. Let's try bleeding air out of the coolant system, maybe. I know I keep calling it the water, but it's coolant. Now pop the hood. We'll do the hood one as well. Underneath the passenger seat, down in there, see that little bolt head there? Wait, where is it? Yeah, it's that one there. That one there. See that? Loosen that off and coolant will start coming out because it's a bleed point. It's for trying to get the air out of the system. If you have air in your system, you'll get weird things happening. It's an 8. There we go, we're loose. Just want just a steady stream, just a squirt of water out of there, because that is a high point, so that should see all air out. That's tight. Right, we'll have a look at the other one. Where's the other one, you ask? The other one's really easy. The other one's here. See that? You just pinch this, pull that off, let go, and then all of the air will come out. Take the hose clamp off, crimp the line so we don't get water everywhere, and then we just go pew. Oh, the color of the water coming out of there. Horrible. GoPro falls down, lands perfectly on the microphone cable, breaks the microphone cable. Now I've got no microphone. Well, that's a perfect example of what I'm dealing with here. Before lunch, it was fine. Now, no. Don't know why. Nothing's changed. I took the battery out and put the battery back in again. That? Don't think so. Anyway, I'll take it for a drive and see if it fixes itself. That's all I can do now. I've changed everything else. Alright, the only thing I can say definitively is that didn't fix it. While I was testing it in the driveway here, it wasn't doing the stupid AFR shit. But now I took it for a drive, and it started doing it, and it's still doing it now. Let's see if I can get it to do it right now. I've been sitting for about 10 minutes, but let's see if I can show you exactly what it does. Yep, there it goes. That's what it does. Now the weird thing is it doesn't do that every time. It only does it sometimes. Also, the car is hunting. That means the engine speeds up a little bit and then drops off a little bit. Speeds up a little bit, then drops off a bit, and repeat. It's doing that intermittently as well. Intermittently means not all the time. Sometimes it'll do it, sometimes it doesn't. I have changed a lot of things. I've spent a lot of money. I don't know what it is. I don't want to spend any more money. I want to solve it. It is this. Then I will buy that, fix and fit that, and it will be fixed. I don't want to buy any more parts that are, oh, maybe it's this piece. I'm done with that. All the cheap things have been done. So, I mean, it could be a coil, like an ignition coil. There's 3 in this car. They're too expensive to just buy 3, put them in, and then it didn't actually fix it. It's too much money. I haven't done leads yet. I could do leads, but I put in a second set that I had. I don't believe they're damaged in any way, but they were newer than the ones that were already in the van, so those are in here. It has new plugs, new water temp sensor, new air temp sensor. I tested the fuel pressure regulator solenoid. Tested that tested to be fine. Switched out injectors. I should have cleaned the injectors before I put them in, but didn't. I figured they'd be okay. Or at least I'd get a different result to what I've got. Yeah, I'm kind of out of ideas. I'm about to take it to Suzuki for them to plug it into the diagnostic tool. But yeah, I don't know what else I can do. I don't want to buy coils just for the sake of buying coils, and I don't know how to test them. So yeah, I'm kind of screwed at this point. Anyway, the ISC valve, pulling that out was interesting for me. So, and now the one in there is definitely clean. We know it's not that. That's clean. So, and it moves, because we moved it with the little screwdriver. So we know it moves. But it wasn't a complete waste of time, but it didn't fix my problem. So I'm very disappointed, and I don't know what I'll do next. Alright. And I forgot to mention that I did the fuel pump too. So there's a long list of things that I've done, and nothing has changed anything. So I'm moving back to an original theory that I might have mentioned, but I don't remember. I'm kind of leaning towards it being the PLX. Like, it runs better with no O2 sensor connected at all. So, yeah, as much as I hate to admit it, it might be that. Don't know. But anyway, that's the end of this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, hit the like button. If you'd like to see what happens next, the next video will be something different. I'll be getting back to things that I like doing. I'm not so big on maintenance, to be honest. I get a rush out of fixing things, and I like modifying things, but just swapping stuff out and then having not fixing a problem, like what I'm doing now, is quite depressing. I don't really like it. So the next video, I stop all that crap and we actually make something. And I'm really happy with how it turned out. So make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss that one. If you would like to support this channel, you can do that by getting your name on the Garage Kei door that is featured in every Garage Kei episode. Or you can pick yourself up some merch from the Teespring store. I'm about to drop another t-shirt and hoodie, so check back for that. I'm not sure when it'll drop, but it'll be soon, so don't miss that. Check out the description. All the details are in there. Leave me a comment, ask me a question. I'll see you the next one. Later.